Ladies and gentlemen, this may not be Friday night, but the action will continue as we are coming to you guys live with mayhem and in living color. As we want to thank you guys for sticking with us throughout the way. We want to also thank you for 4,000 subscribers here in Universe Mode. And we want to take you back to what happened this past Sunday at SummerSlam, as Solo got a little bit of retribution, but well, was it really worth it? The big question on everybody's mind. In less than 5 weeks, we will be getting to you guys with the next PLE here in Universe Mode, as we will be getting to you guys with the fully loaded PLE coming your way for Raw and Mayhem, as Mayhem will have its event August 9th, and every championship will be on the line. It's going to be a damn good time, and I can't wait to see you guys then. Coming up later tonight, we will be seeing the face that runs the place, John Cena, as he will be stepping inside the main event for the first time ever here on Mayhem, and he will be going against Mayhem's newest signee. Who will it be? So many questions. Comment your comment down below. Well, as we continue throughout the night, you see coming in and arriving here in the building is Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, as they have a lot to say to the WWE Universe after what the hell went down last week at SummerSlam. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I mean, I knew they was gonna get hyped for the Tsar, but ladies and gentlemen, he is a mad dragon, Ilya Dragonov. And right now, here tonight, before the rankings are set in stone, this man looks to become #1 contender for the fully loaded event this coming in 4 weeks' time. As you've seen over commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, Dijak needs a challenger who will answer the call, as Ilya Dragunov has been somebody that Dijak has pointed out in the past for a while. But it was last week. It was a triple threat matchup between Ilya Dragunov, Solo Sakoa, and Dijak during the Mayhem anniversary event, which if you guys do want to go ahead and check that out. It is now on demand here on the channel, as we celebrated 1 year of Mayhem, as it was one hell of a show. But focusing on what went down during the show, it was these three men going crazy to start off Mayhem. One hell of a banger. But in the end, we've seen this man right here, the Mad Dragon, pin the guy that he will be facing here tonight, Solo Sakoa, as this match will really make it official to see who is going to walk into fully loaded, as Solo has a lot on his mind, some new cousins that will be arriving later tonight, and the Tonga twins, as that is going to be interesting as they go 2-on-2 with Pretty Deadly, and another rankings bout here tonight. Listen, the rankings bouts are all over the place here tonight, but one thing can be rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, and that is that Mayhem is coming your way, as we are looking to give you guys complete non-stop action all throughout the night here tonight. For this show, it is going to be damn good, as you see Ilya Dragunov on one side, Solo Sakoa on another, and this one gets right underway as both men looking to go off on each other, and it's Solo to already get the upper hand here, as we've seen, these two have a bit of an interaction in the SummerSlam Money in the Bank ladder match last Sunday, as these men kind of were all over the attack when it comes down to, Dragunov, Solo trying to get a little bit of that revenge. Solo was after getting pinned by Dragunov only 48 hours before. But as you see here now, Solo Sakoa, what does he have in mind here? As once again, we do want to remind you guys, fully loaded coming your way for both Raw and Mayhem. As you see now, Solo Sakoa still firing away here on all cylinders. Man, oh man, I mean, listen, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is going to be filled with action. John Cena in our main event. It's going to be good, but we are focusing on the main thing at hand, and that is the North American Championship picture. The big question that a lot of people have had on their mind is who was Dijak going to, who was going to step up against Dijak next, as Dijak is no easy opponent to go against. But at the end of the day, at the end of the hour, the Tsar seems like he's ready to take to that challenge. Knee strike right to the gut of Solo Sakoa. Is this one going to be out? No. Solo finding a way to get a kick out, and that right there is that street champ mentality. That is exactly why The Rock, although not being able to win the main event of SummerSlam, put his faith in Solo Sakoa, because he understands the damage that Solo can do inside the square circle. As you see now, Dragonov railing Solo one kick at a time. And a big kick to take down Sakoa there, as Solo is not looking good here tonight. Solo is going to want to find a way to get himself back in the picture, as Ilya Dragunov is firing away on all cylinders and does not seem like he is ready to put a stop on it yet. Solo's back, going right to the hardest part of the apron. That side of the ring ramp, and oh my God. Was that an H-bomb by Ilya Dragunov? I'm not too sure, but whatever it was, in order for Ilya to win this matchup, has to be either pinfall, submission, or countout. He has to get his ass back in that ring if he wants to call himself safe, but he gets Solo back in the ring, as Ilya wants to do this the right way. He wants to do this the only way that he knows how. As you see now, look at this now, Dragonov once again with those knees, and oh my God, wait a minute. One half of the former tag team champions, Akam, off the ropes. Solo staring down as he doesn't know what to make of this, and wait a minute now, Razor looking to get in here too, and oh, Razor and Akam going after Dragonov and Solo here tonight. As this one was going down in a #1 Contenders bout, and it does not seem like an, oh man, look at that.
Did you really think for a solitary second that me and AOP wouldn't come out here? That we wouldn't make our presence known? Listen, you may have gone out of your way to put on what you guys would like to call a banger, but bangers and North American championships don't go together unless Dijak is in the picture. And here tonight, I'm looking at two opponents who, sure, might sound good on paper, but ideally aren't on the level of me. And if it wasn't for the two of you last Sunday, I would have won Money in the Bank. I would have walked away Mr. Money in the Bank and North American Champion, and I would have been the face. Mayhem would have been the one with the ultimate opportunity, but no. No, that is gone because of the two of you, because you two couldn't get your own heads out of your asses and get your act together. Instead of focusing on the briefcase, and now you want to try to come after my title? It's laughable. The same way the Authors of Pain are going to go back after those tag team championships by doing it in the most vicious, brutal way possible is the same way I'm going to run through the both of you. I don't care if it's Dragonov. I don't care if it's Solo. Hell, I don't care if it's the new signee in the main event everybody's hyping up. If you line up, you're going to get knocked down. And if you think, after what happened this past Sunday, I'm going to let either of you earn a shot at this without a real fight, then you're more dumber than you look, boys.
Well, as we focus on what's going down next, it is tag team action between a team that we have been waiting for a very long time. They are one of the most hottest free agents. It is the Gorillas of Destiny, as they will be going 2-on-2 with Pretty Deadly. And also later on tonight, we will be hearing from Drew McIntyre and Senor Damian Priest. And inside your main event, John Cena will go one-on-one with a new signee right here on Mayhem. Mayhem anniversary is here. DIY is here. And for too damn long, we have been going hungry, starving, without tag team championship gold, but that changes starting tonight. Mayhem is a special brand to us. It isn't just special because we got drafted here, but it is special to us because this is the brand where we have made our name. Last year, July 7th, I stepped into this ring. I went one-on-one with Adam Cole, and we put on a banger of a match. And when I needed a friend in need, when I got attacked by Samoa Joe, who had my back, the man standing to my left, the psycho killer, Tommaso Ciampa. And since then, Ciampa's had my back through thick and through thin, and no matter how many times we failed in the past, he has stayed by me. And at the end of the day, I vowed to him that we would get our hands on those tag team championships, and I tend to keep my promises, and that promise I will keep. So whether it's AOP, whether it's Bryan Danielson or Jon Moxley, we don't give a damn. We are ready to step up. We understand that we have to win matches, and we are willing to do so. But make no mistake, we are coming for everybody.
Oh my God. What the hell?
What the hell is Ciampa doing? Fairy tale's ending. Why the hell? This was not in the cards. This was not in the plans for DIY. Ciampa has had enough. Enough, Ciampa says, of failing and losing time after time. Oh my God. What the hell did he just do? Ciampa, no! Oh my God, we gotta get security out here. We gotta get EMTs out here. Somebody's gotta check on Gargano.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tyler Breeze, and I am back here tonight with Tommaso Ciampa. And now, Ciampa, the entire world wants to know why you did what you did last week in Mayhem Anniversary. Johnny Gargano, he cut a invigorating promo, and it seemed like you guys were finally at a point where you were ready to go after the tag team championships. I think the world is ready to hear why you did what you did. You know, it seems like it's a theme around here to ask questions when the answers are so very obvious, so I'll fill it in for you. I did what I did because of moments like this. You think you would be interviewing me and Johnny Gargano tonight after Gargano announced that we'd be going after the tag team championships? We'd be in a series of random matches, probably just make it right there to the point and lose again. I am tired of losing. Mayhem Anniversary may have been a time in Gargano's head where he sat there and thought to himself, hey, maybe this is the point where we hit the reset button. But for me, this is the point where I pave my own way. Because I'm tired of being held back by Johnny Gargano. Everything I have done in my career has been because of Johnny Gargano. Since I stepped foot here in Universe Mode has literally been on the behalf of being Johnny Gargano's best friend. And where has that gotten me? Semifinals in Starrcade. Big whoop, we didn't win. Triple threat match at WrestleMania. Big whoop, we got screwed over by Jacob Fatu. Every time it seems like DIY's opportunity to shine, it shortly falls through. Anytime there is singles opportunity to be had, they give it to Johnny Gargano, and he has not shown anybody that he is willing to take that next step to win. I am willing to take that next step to win. And in the next couple of weeks leading the Fully Loaded, all championships are on the line, and I want a piece of the gold. Listen, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but yet you did it anyway. So what do you want, Orton? You better watch your mouth and learn some respect. I don't care how dangerous you think you are, alright? Respect is earned. And like you've just said, you haven't done anything here to earn that respect. So understand that I can come up to you or anybody I want and interrupt interviews, but that respect is still reciprocated because of everything that I have done here. Oh, shut the hell up. If you're gonna sit here and bullshit somebody, then go do it to my old partner. I'm not the guy to do it to. You step up to me, I shut your mouth, Viper or not, and I'm willing to rip those fangs right out your mouth. You don't scare me, Orton. Respect doesn't enter the conversation when you interrupted me, so, again, what do you want? You know, Ciampa, you got that fight, and that same bite, that same Viperous bite that you are talking so much trash about, you got it. And that's why I came up to you, because I see a lot in you that I seen in myself in a young career. You're hungry, you're young, you're ready to go, and you understand that here on Mayhem there is a revolving door of superstars. You'd think Mayhem already has an all-star lineup and already in the main event, new superstar signee. It is a revolving door. You understand that, but the problem is I am back for championship gold as well, so me and you, we might be seeing each other very, very soon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Is definitely enjoying the show so far as we are now getting into tag team action, as a lot of people have been looking forward to this one all goddamn night, as not only is Pretty Deadly in action here tonight, but also Gorillas of Destiny. As you see here now, we are going to be revealing our tag team side of the rankings here tonight, as AOP are still the #1 contenders, but Pretty Deadly is number 2 and God is number 3. So technically ranking rules do apply in this matchup, and that is if God is able to win their debut match here tonight, then they will be able to walk into a higher position in the rankings, that being the number 2nd spot. And listen, if I am the Gorillas, I'm going to want to walk away with it, but it's going to be no easy test. As, listen, you look at a matchup on paper and you say, obviously, the Gorillas got this, but realistically, these guys have been here longer. They just got here this year to say, but they have been here longer. Mayhem has been their brand since before the draft, and if I'm Pretty Deadly, I'm not backing down without a fight. I am getting breaking news, though, that since this matchup is a technical rankings match, that the winner of between these two teams next week will face the Authors of Pain to decide who will take on Moxley and Danielson at Fully Loaded. Wow. Oh man, nothing but chills here in Phoenix, Arizona. The Gorillas are here, and they are ready to go here tonight, popping up the 2 sweets, as this one's gonna be damn good. Ladies and gentlemen, Tanga Loa, Tama Tonga, these 2 men were some of New Japan's best, and ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time ago, sworn members of the Bullet Club. Now, with AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson being here, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how the Tonga twins adapt, as they are standing behind Solo Sakoa here in Universe Mode, as they made their arrival here in Universe Mode after helping Sakoa in the main event of SummerSlam, looking to try to take some of that power away from Roman Reigns, but at no cost. The Tonga twins end up right here on Mayhem, where they can definitely make a splash, and here tonight is definitely an opportunity, as if they are able to beat Pretty Deadly here tonight, then we're looking at AOP versus God next week. The action is just all over the place, ladies and gentlemen, but either way, not gonna lie, the Pretty Deadly team did get a win a couple of weeks ago against the Alpha Academy, which put them in this high rankings match as we are getting underway, and Pretty Deadly has been all about righting their wrongs as of late. You know, they defeated Alpha Academy, and now they can be looking to not only defeat the Gorillas of Destiny here tonight, but they can also be looking to go ahead and defeat the Authors of Pain, as that is a team that defeated Pretty Deadly in the past, and Pretty Deadly can easily right their wrongs, but you see there now, as Tama Tonga now tagging in Tonga Loa, as Loa, very interesting unorthodox superstar here tonight. He has gone by many names in the past. Now the infamous Tonga Loa is now looking to steal a quick victory here tonight, and no victories are going to be stolen here, as you see here now. Loa looking to press down and take down, oh man, Kit Wilson there any and every way he can, and listen, you can't blame him. If I was going against the Tonga twins too, I'm not gonna lie, I'd scratch, I'd claw, I'd do any and everything in my power, as these Samoans are absolute beasts, and we do know the Samoans of professional wrestling are definitely dangerous, to say the least, and that's the exact reason why they picked them up back in the day for Bullet Club, because they seen that these 2 Samoan twins would change the landscape of tag team wrestling, and they've done so then. Big question is, can they do so here on the landscape of the Green brand, as competition over on Raw has definitely been heating up as of late, and now with Survivor Series underway, we definitely want to see who's next in line, as look at that now, Kit Wilson with a spear, taking down Tonga, and no! Man, oh man, Tonga Loa getting himself back in this one, as Tama Tonga needs to fire away on all cylinders here tonight, any and every way he can possibly think about. Man, oh man, talk about tough now, as you see Tama Tonga on the outside there. Tonga Loa getting the work put in, as I eat my words there. He fights out. Loa fighting out, finding a way to do so, as Tonga now back inside the square circle. Tama's definitely going to have to think about next steps here, as look at that now, beautifully done there by Kit Wilson. Wilson getting caught off there by Tama Tonga, as Tonga now in big trouble here and gets taken down there by Kit Wilson. An absolute beast of his craft. Now Kit Wilson getting the tag, and so did Loa. It is now Prince and Loa in the ring here tonight. The two legal men in the ring, as you see here now, was Elton Prince continuing to fire away, this time on Tama Tonga, getting him to the outside. Now looking to use the ropes to his advantage while Tonga Loa's hurt here, and Loa takes advantage. Talk about advantages being taken here tonight by the Gorillas of Destiny, as they are not playing any games. And I said it before and I'll say it again. Listen, Tonga Loa, the infamous Tonga Loa, not playing any games here tonight, doing any and everything that he has to do to survive. Here inside the square circle, as you see here now, just beating the absolute brains in of Elton Prince, not playing any games here tonight. In the Mayhem universe, just asking for the Tonga twins to give more aggression, more pain to the Pretty Deadly team here tonight. As Tama Tonga now, what the hell does he have in mind here? And oh my God! Absolute gut punch there to Elton Prince. As we know, Prince is usually the one here, Universe Mode, who gets the wins here for Pretty Deadly. He's usually the one who's doing the job for Pretty Deadly. As Tonight he has fallen, and he has fallen hard. As look at that now. Tama Tonga fired up and fired away like the Tasmanian Devil here tonight, looking to do any and everything in his power to walk away with a victory. As look at that now, Tama Tonga absolutely hurt. Ropes once again being used to Pretty Deadly advantage, as Elton Prince has been very lenient on those ropes. Tama Tonga now in the corner of Pretty Deadly. That right there is not at all what Gorillas want here tonight. As look at this. This right here, this rankings bout, these men know exactly what's on the line, and oh wow, almost scared the life out of me as Tonga Loa getting back in here with the absolute ease. And oh man, once again, as Elton Prince not playing any games. Neither is Tama Tonga, as Tonga now fighting back, doing what he has to do. As you can't listen, I said it before, I'll say it again, when it comes down to the Gorillas, they just offer a different flavor. As now going into the cover, as Kit Wilson wanted the tag, saying no, wanting absolutely none of it, and no. Kick out there by Elton Prince, as Prince is not a very happy here tonight, but he's able to get out of harm's way, and that right there is all that matters. But wait a minute, as Elton Prince may have gotten out of the way, but now Tama Tonga all over the attack as he took out Kit Wilson. And Elton Prince now may be getting back into this one, as now bringing him off the ropes, as we're going to have to go on commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, Survivor Series War Games will be coming your way for the second year in a row right here in Universe Mode history. Gear up, New York, Long Island, because we are coming your way September 15th live right here on the YouTube channel, as that will be our next stop right here when it comes to the pay-per-views here in Universe Mode. War Games is coming your way as Raw vs. Mayhem goes head-to-head. In less than 5 weeks, we will be getting to you guys with the next PLE here in Universe Mode, as we will be getting to you guys with the fully loaded PLE coming your way for Raw and Mayhem, as Mayhem will have its event August 9th, and every championship will be on the line. It's going to be a damn good time, and I can't wait to see you guys then. Later tonight, we will be seeing the Godfather of the Judgment Day, or is he, as Finn Balor technically won the match back at SummerSlam this past Sunday at SummerSlam. But the big question on everybody's mind is, the man standing above him was Damian Priest, and added to it was Drew McIntyre. Now the big question on everybody's mind is McIntyre in the Judgment Day? Will Priest fall in line since he technically lost the match, or does Priest rise? Once again, we are going to find out later tonight. As ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break. As you see here, the Tonga twins still going at it here tonight. When it comes down to Pretty Deadly, just an ongoing war, it seems like, as these two teams are looking to do what they have to do to keep their rank in mind. As you see, Pretty Deadly was the number 2 rank right after AOP, so if they're able to walk away with the win here tonight and keep their rank spot at where it's at, then they'll be going 1-on or 2-on-2 with AOP next week, as AOP were the former tag team champions, getting that automatic #1 contender clause from our rematch clause. But ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, fully loaded coming your way very soon right here on Mayhem. As look at this now, bringing Tonga Loa right in the corner, as Loa now looking to fight back here tonight and doing a damn good job at it. Loa, big trouble here. I might eat my words, and I definitely do. As oh man, I didn't even realize Kit Wilson is busted open. Wilson looking absolutely bad here tonight, to say the least. This is definitely not going to do any favors here. As oh man, look at that now. Kit Wilson looking to get himself back into the fray here. As I was once saying before, Kit Wilson was looking a little bad, a little devastating, as there's been a lot more blood here in Universe Mode, and Kit Wilson wearing the color. Wearing the color loud and proud, and now as he tags in Elton Prince, Prince has been the one to fire off. Spear by Tonga as no, Kit Wilson removes the blood from his eyes and finds a way to get the kick, or excuse me, finds a way to help his tag partner as Tama Tonga now lining him up, and a big cutter! A Tonga cutter! 2, 3! Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa do what they have to do here tonight. And they walk away with the victory, and now next week it'll be the Tonga Twins against AOP as, oh man, Bryan Danielson watching on. Good match, huh? They're definitely going to be a problem coming up. I don't know if you've seen the rankings, but it's a lot of top tag teams, and they're going to be looking to take our tag team championships. But I do want to knock out the elephant in the room. SummerSlam was intense. We pushed each other both to a limit that I haven't been pushed to before since becoming champion, and I gotta say, you really solidified my championship run. So I just want to thank you. Listen, I appreciate it, Mox, and you're right. A lot of top tag teams coming our way, and that's where my mind's at. As far as me and you goes, we're good. We've always been brothers over everything, and that's exactly how it's gonna be. Right now, we're champions. We gotta figure out how to do our thing like that, and we got another 4 weeks until we find out who our challengers are going to be, and something tells me those guys on the screen are going to become a problem for us. As far as you, though, you're going to be pulling double duty is what it seems. Tag team titles and World Heavyweight Championship, that's got to be rough, man. Yeah, don't remind me, man. Listen, I got to go. Keep your head on a swivel. AOP is still lurking around here, and I doubt they're done with us. Targets, man. Targets on our back, but that's what we signed up for. Well, Phoenix, I am back here once again with John Cena. Now, Cena, the entire world is very curious, along with myself, and who your mystery opponent is going to be tonight. And, well, although Wade Barrett has been very, very tight-lipped on who it would be, who do you think it's going to be? But better yet, better question for you. Are you prepared for who's going to walk through that curtain? Listen, I'm feeling hot. SummerSlam was absolutely insane. We got a sold-out crowd here tonight in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight is the night, and October is a long, long time away. I know it's been on everybody's mind. I know everybody's been sad about it, but listen, John Cena ain't going nowhere yet. The summer of Cena has just begun, and tonight, whoever walks through that curtain, they're going to have to understand that their time is up. And my time is now. Listen, tonight me and Drew are going to go out there and we're going to do this one on our own here tonight. As Rhea Ripley does not seem too happy about that one right there, getting completely cut out of this. We don't know what this is, but ladies and gentlemen, as we are making our way back out here to the arena here tonight, Damian Priest, a lot on his mind and a lot to talk about after what went down this past Sunday at SummerSlam. It was one hell of an event, the biggest party of the summer, and definitely worth the rewatch if you haven't checked it out. But for some of you guys who just want the quick recap, here it was. The Demon and Priest had one hell of a matchup, and then in the end, it was Drew McIntyre to make his return and cost Finn Balor that match. And technically, Balor won via DQ, so the big question on a lot of people's mind is who controls Judgment Day? And where does Drew McIntyre fall in this picture? It's a little confusing. You all boo me, but come on. Let's be honest here. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. By the end of SummerSlam, I was going to reign supreme. Everybody wants to know what I'm doing. What's next for the Judgment Day? Where's Finn Balor, and why is Drew McIntyre behind me? So many questions, and they gave me... Alright. Listen, shut the hell up!
No matter how many times you call me an asshole, the truth remains supreme, and that is I am standing here, not Finn Balor, me, Senor Damian Priest, the godfather of the Judgment Day. And everybody wants to know the main question. They want to know an answer to it. I'll give it to you. Who runs Judgment Day? I run Judgment Day. My friend over here, Drew McIntyre, is going to help me run Judgment Day. And Rhea Ripley has already fell in line. She understands that this is the new way. JD, Dominic, you have one opportunity to fall in line. Now, I understood you didn't want to get in between Judgment Day business, but now I am making this an executive order. By next week, you choose a side. You are either on the side of Damian Priest, or you will leave the Judgment Day along with Finn Balor. Because he's done. We're not playing the games anymore of the Judgment Day circling behind Finn Balor. We're gonna do things a little differently. Myself and Drew McIntyre over the next 4 weeks going into Fully Loaded are going to make the entire main roster know exactly who we are, and that's by going for the main division. Now, McIntyre and myself, we are in the rankings. We are in the World Heavyweight Championship rankings, and we're going to lay out a little bit of a promise for each and every single one of you, and that promise is, by the time Fully Loaded rolls around the corner, one of us will rise, and we will be the ones to challenge Jon Moxley for that World Heavyweight Championship. Well, Damian Priest letting it be known on what the hell is going down with the Judgment Day, as it seems like the house might be getting cleaned out very, very soon, as next week we are going to be seeing what's going to happen, who is going to choose the sides, as sides need to get chosen. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is a main event that you guys have been waiting for all goddamn night. John Cena goes one-on-one for the first time right here on Mayhem against the newest signee. Who will it be? Comment your comments before we get into our main event. But as we are continuing the theme of Mayhem, you know, I was told that next week I'll be in a rankings match. A rankings match for the North American Championship. And my opponent, the master of the technicians, Chad Gable. Gable, listen. I have proven myself in the past, and I haven't went face to face with you for that North American Championship since WrestleMania, but take nothing away from the phenomenal one. I may have taken a couple losses in the past, but you don't want none. When I face you next week, I'm going to show you and the entire world what I'm capable of, and I'm going to show everybody what they have been missing out with when it comes down to AJ Styles. I'm going to hurt you, Gable, and I'm going to like it. In less than 5 weeks, we will be getting to you guys with the next PLE here in Universe Mode, as we will be getting to you guys with the fully loaded PLE coming your way for Raw and Mayhem, as Mayhem will have its event August 9th, and every championship will be on the line. It's going to be a damn good time, and I can't wait to see you guys then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we get to the end of tonight's show, we have to talk about what goes down next week's show. As we found out a little while ago from the Phenomenal One, he will be going one-on-one with Chad Gable in a rankings match next week for the North American Championship. And that's not all, as Bianca Belair will be returning to in-ring action, as she will be going against Mayhem's newest signee. And as we heard from Damian Priest, next week we will hear from Finn Balor live with a microphone in hand. And after an impressive debut tonight, next week, AOP go against GOD in a #1 contenders match for the Mayhem Tag Team Championships. And inside your main event, after tensions grew tonight, backstage next week, these two men will settle it inside the square circle as Randy Orton goes against Tommaso Ciampa. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here in the arena, as 10,000 strong are geared up tonight to see the franchise player in action for the first time here in Mayhem history. Ladies and gentlemen, as I can officially say, it's
time for the main event. He's been a workhorse in the past, and we got him till October. Ladies and gentlemen, the face that runs this place, John Cena. What a showing this past Sunday at SummerSlam, going one-on-one with Randy Orton, and it gave the entire world 2009 Randy Cena vibes as we were getting straight professional wrestling in our midst. Cena went through the lengths that we didn't think he would go through. A lot of people probably think he didn't have in him, and those lengths being making Orton bleed, making Orton tap out. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, needs to be studied as John Cena came back and he is ready to go on all cylinders. And we are getting him until October, but he let it be known that he wants the future. Who is the future? Oh, we eating good! Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena said that he wants to put the future on the map on his way out. And we've been hyping this one up all night as the newest signee to Mayhem. Listen, Wade Barrett definitely pulled out the checkbook because this man is no cheap guy to get on a roster. This is him, Carmelo Hayes, and he is Mayhem bound. As you see what the Titantrons, say, as Melo don't miss. And we've seen him in the past here in Universe Mode, and missing, he does not. Every time we see Carmelo in the ring, it is nothing but magic, as this is his third appearance here in Universe Mode, making his debut back in the 2023 King of the Ring, wrestling in the main event of Raw Round 1 against Finn Balor. Then went on to losing that match, and we didn't see him until much later when he wrestled in the SummerSlam 2023 Money in the Bank ladder match, and we didn't see him since. I guess contracts weren't able to get formed. We were trying to figure out where he would go, and there wasn't a spot for him. But here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the spots have opened up, and Carmelo Hayes, win, lose, or draw, he is here. As, oh man, look at that now. John Cena, beautiful work there, taking down Carmelo Hayes. This is going to be absolutely no easy bout here for Carmelo Hayes. Hayes is definitely going to be in for the fight of his life, but take nothing away from Carmelo Hayes. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, the respect is earned, the contract is had. As imagine beating John Cena on your night in coming here into WWE. That'll be absolutely insane to even think about. I mean, Cena doing any and everything that he can do until he leaves Universe World to put over the younger guys, to do what he has to do. But listen, as much as Cena said he's willing to introduce the future, Cena didn't really say anything much about just taking loss to the future. As Cena is not really one to just take a loss sitting down. As you see here now, Cena picking up Carmelo Hayes and dropping him down there. Bringing us a new shade of Cena here tonight as he was going down for the pin but couldn't get all of it. Man, oh man, what a match we are going to see here tonight, as this is only the beginnings of your opening bout here for the main event. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank each and every single one of you for liking this video if you have done so far. As look at that now, Cena has major hops and splash down he goes. As we're seeing a little bit of shades of SummerSlam as Cena hit the Viper with a couple of splashes. As you see, Phoenix, Arizona is absolutely hyped up here tonight for John Cena. The Cena chants do not end here tonight. As wait a minute, Carmelo Hayes, they say Melo don't miss. Is it true? And it seems so. Melo going high risk, high reward in your main event of Mayhem here tonight. One hell of an episode of Mayhem that we have gotten to you guys with, as we do want to remind you guys that coming up in less than 4 weeks away will be the fully loaded events for both Raw and Mayhem, as Mayhem's event will be August 9th right here in Universe Mode, as it is set to be a historic event. Fully loaded coming your way for the second time here in Universe Mode history. Last year it was a pay-per-view, and this year is taking place as a PLE for both brands. As look at this now, Cena getting Carmelo Hayes up to his feet here, and oh, dropping him down there, beautifully done, as Definitely a size difference here, as you see Carmelo Hayes and John Cena. Cena's definitely a lot bigger in size, but this shows you, the start of a lot of young guys' careers here in Universe Mode. They try to come in, make their name known, going after a bigger guy, and a lot of times it works, but you see those times where it doesn't, and this is that case here tonight where you're going to see if what Carmelo Hayes does really speaks out to you. If by next week, Mayhem, you were asking for Carmelo Hayes, as people have been nothing but fired up for this John Cena farewell tour, as it's going to be hard to really knock him off his feet here. As look at this! Seeing him down with a sidewalk slam right off the second apron, and Melo don't miss! Moonsault off the second. Listen, now Melo's getting cocky. Cena not allowing it. Seeing what he's doing and not appreciating it at all, as look at that now. Once again taking him down, and look at this. Continuously putting him through the works here tonight. As listen, I can't blame him. This is Carmelo Hayes' very first match under a contract here in Universe Mode, so he's going to want to make sure he shows up and shows out against the franchise players. Look at that! Wow! Talk about a showcase match here tonight for Carmelo Hayes, as Hayes now, big trouble, gets taken down here with a leg sweep there by John Cena. This may be the farewell tour of Cena, but October is a long while away, and Cena's looking to do it big. As Cena and Hayes fire off, we're going to have to go on commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, Survivor Series War Games will be coming your way for the second year in a row right here in Universe Mode history. Gear up, New York, Long Island, because we are coming your way September 15th live right here on the YouTube channel, as that will be our next stop right here when it comes to the pay-per-views here in Universe Mode. War Games is coming your way as Raw vs. Mayhem goes head-to-head. Raw Week 2 is coming your way from Hershey, Pennsylvania, and we got a match that can only be described as meat madness. It is a rankings for the IC title. Who's going to win? Gunther Ivar. That's not all, as Roxanne Perez makes her debut going against Thea Howe of Chase U. And we also have a tag team match that's been brewing for a while. It's Sammy and Kevin versus the Undisputed Era in a 6-man tag main event that's going to be talked about for the ages. The BCC versus the LWO. And inside your main event, it is Tribal Court 2. This time, the victim, Jey Uso. Is he going to be able to walk out? Find out Monday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break as John Cena and Carmelo Hayes continuing to fire away on all cylinders here tonight. Cena now trying to go for that pat in his shoulder tackle there, but not allowed there by Carmelo Hayes, as Hayes, like many here in the WWE, has watched the clips of John Cena and know and understand that Cena is just one of those guys. Anytime, anywhere kind of individual is John Cena, and tonight you are seeing Cena and Hayes do the work here tonight, do what has to be done. As look at this now, Carmelo Hayes has that leg, and DDT's that leg. Very, very beautiful offense we are seeing here by Carmelo Hayes. A very fresh superstar. Some people might add as him being the future here in Universe Mode. I mean, I know there's been a lot of hype around Carmelo Hayes for making his debut here tonight in Phoenix, Arizona. This sold-out hot crowd of 10,000 here tonight is definitely filling up. As Caden understand the worth of Carmelo Hayes, but at the same time understand Cena is not going to go laying down. As you see there, Cena using those ropes to his advantage, a bit unorthodox as Cena, but doing what he has to do as he has Hayes up on the shoulders, but just goes for a little maneuver off the turnbuckle, as that right there could have been all she wrote for Carmelo Hayes, as Hayes goes up and down for a bit of an alley-oop. Big trouble here is Carmelo Hayes, if I do say so myself, as oh man, that maneuver off the turnbuckle busted Hayes open, and there's been a lot of blood all throughout the night. We've seen Kit Wilson bleeding, and now we're seeing Carmelo Hayes bleeding here tonight, as Hayes is just trying to survive, and now talking a bit of trash, saying, you want to make me bleed, you son of a bitch, I'm going to make you bleed, as this is definitely heating up here tonight. I was not expecting this, and you see here Carmelo Hayes continuing the onslaught here tonight to John Cena, just showing you how different these two superstars are, but how both men are willing to go the distance here tonight in your main event of Mayhem. As Cena now fighting back against Carmelo Hayes. He may be him, but he's not John Cena. Beautiful power slam by Cena, now looking to go for an axe handle, but Carmelo Hayes moving out of the way. Very, very beautiful work there by Hayes. As Hayes now with an Irish whip. Cena big trouble here, but bounces back. Bouncing back with the absolute quickness. That right there is the face that we all know as Cena now. Cena looking to slow this one down here with a bit of an
Bit of a neck maneuver here tonight, looking to really put the torque on the neck, looking to put the pressure on the already bloody wound of Carmelo Hayes and just apply more pressure, extend more blood coming out the forehead of Carmelo Hayes. Now looking to go into the cover, looking to hopefully blind Carmelo Hayes, and hopefully blinding him does what it has to do to make sure he walks away with a victory, as it doesn't seem like it did so far, thus far, as Cena now, big splash! Carmelo Hayes needs to lock in right now, because Cena is on a mission here tonight, and it seems like he is just firing up. Another shoulder tackle there by Cena. Now Carmelo Hayes looking for a big strike there, and Cena saying no! Cena is fired up here tonight in Phoenix, Arizona, and you can't blame him. The franchise player only has a couple left, and he wants to make sure that these matches are ones to remember, as he is throwing any and everything here tonight at Carmelo Hayes. And if you ask me, Hayes needs to find something in this, as look at this, maybe taken my advice here, as now looking to use Cena, bounce him off of the ropes there, beautifully done there by Carmelo Hayes, ducking under, and now hitting him with a neck breaker. Into the cover, quick cover here by Carmelo Hayes, desperation cover if I do say so. And that's exactly what it seemed like, as Cena kicking out with a whole hell of a lot of life left in the tank. As now Carmelo Hayes bouncing right off of the ropes and just clotheslining John Cena, looking to use some of that unorthodox mentality again. As you look at this, you see just throwing strikes over and over again here to John Cena, and no matter how many times he throws strikes to him, it doesn't seem like Carmelo Hayes is getting the result that he wants. And the results, I can only assume, would be opening up Cena the same way Cena opened him up, as this one has gotten personal for Carmelo Hayes. And he's going to have to understand, listen, you can't make things like this personal. You got to keep that tunnel vision on, and you have to lock in. As he is not doing so far in this matchup, as Cena down and out, looks definitely hurt in this one. As look at this now, Carmelo Hayes bouncing the head, snapping it right off of the turnbuckle there, as Cena's still in very, very big trouble there, and a kick right there to the groin. Cena is definitely in pain. I mean, pain would be the least of his worries, as now Cena might not be able to breathe. If you can't breathe, you can't fight. As look at this now, is this going to be it? No. Once again, John Cena, man, he just keeps being the dream here tonight. He keeps it alive, as now Carmelo Hayes wants Cena up to his feet. Big trouble here. As, oh man, big kick there by Carmelo Hayes, but Cena moving out of the way there. Cena catching Carmelo Hayes exactly where he needs to. Bouncing off of the ropes with the quickness here tonight. And a big crossbody there, beautifully done. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This one right here, ladies and gentlemen. This one right here, we knew it was going to be intense. We knew this one was going to bang. The only way matches like these do bang. And Cena now calling for it. Wants it. We all know he's going to hit it. The 5-knuckle shuffle. Talk about any and everything to survive here tonight. As Cena now lining up Carmelo Hayes. Looks to hit him with it. Big time ups. Up he goes. And an AA. Cena looking to make this one signed, sealed, and delivered after dragging his lifeless body up. Now dragging the lifeless body of Carmelo Hayes. 1, 2, it's over. As the Cena farewell tour has just begun. Knocking it off with a very big victory and moving with lightning speed, as John Cena is here, and he is here to stay. What a win here tonight in the main event of Mayhem, as this one is going off the air with John Cena, his hands raised high. I mean, come on. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Moxley, his music has played, and John Cena does not seem impressed at all. As the lunatic fringe, no microphone, no world title, just him and him alone, as he is staring off against John Cena, as we thought he left the building.
Moxley said he had a flight to get on. He had to go do some media, but he wanted to get a final face-to-face at what could be one of his participants at the Fully Loaded event. As next week we are coming to you guys live right here in Universe Mode as AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Chad Gable in a rankings match for the North American Championship. And that's not all, as Bianca Belair will be taking on a new surprise signee here in Universe Mode. And after tonight's main event, I would promise you it ain't going to miss. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. The return of the Prince, now former member of the Judgment Day. I mean, we don't know, but we know we're going to hear from him next week. And we're going to be seeing this one, GOD versus AOP, in a #1 contenders match to decide who will take on Moxley and Danielson at Fully Loaded. And inside your main event, this one's huge. It's going to be the Viper versus the Psycho Killer. It is Orton versus Ciampa for the first time ever here in Universe Mode history, and that goes down next week.